And welcome to KMTV. I'm Nicola Everett. Your top stories tonight. First grammar school in 50 years. Crash on the M20 and roller coaster fun back at Dreamland. The first grammar school to be built in 50 years is coming to Kent as new plans are approved. Ben Kennedy has the story.
Well, it may not look like much at the moment, but that old sports centre behind me is set to become part of the first grammar school to be built in Kent and the UK in the last 50 years. Nicky Morgan, the Education Secretary, rubber stamped proposals to build the school here at the Wilderness site in Sevenoaks. The news has attracted support from campaigners who have said building a grammar school in the Sevenoaks district has been long overdue. Opponents have implied that building a grammar school here in Sevenoaks could very well be illegal. However, its supporters have insisted that as this will be an extension of an existing grammar school, there is absolutely nothing untoward about this scheme. The new school will technically be an annex of the Weald of Kent Grammar in Tunbridge. This gets around current laws which make it illegal to build new standalone grammar schools. Kent County Council leader Paul Carter said he was very pleased.
This is something that both the school and Kent County Council have been working on for many years, and we are obviously very pleased based on the fact that many of the Weald of Kent girls come from Sevenoaks. It will mean shorter journey times for many young people, which must be a good thing for both the pupils and the parents.
Labour group leader Gordon Cowan said, "I am devastated. I would like to know what has changed since the former Education Secretary Michael Gove decided that this would be illegal. I expect this to be challenged." The £30 million girls-only campus will take 450 pupils and could open its doors as early as September 2017. Ben Kennedy, KMTV, Sevenoaks.
3 people are in a critical condition after a 5-car pile-up on the M20 this morning. A woman was flown to King's College Hospital while 2 men were also taken to London with critical injuries. The collision on the coastbound carriageway between Junction 8 for Leeds Castle and Junction 9 for Ashford left the M20 at a standstill for almost 10 hours. A motorcyclist has died after colliding with a car on Halfway Road in Sheerness. An eyewitness said he rushed to the biker after the crash and stayed until emergency services arrived. A 23-year-old man has been arrested and remains in custody. A campaign is underway to improve education standards in Medway's struggling schools. Lizzie Massey has the details.
There's no such thing as a Gruffalo.
Reading is a key part of every child's life. It's the building blocks of their education, and it's something that should be enjoyed. A campaign has started to get Medway learning, with the aim to improve its struggling schools.
We are all determined to get Medway learning, and we need to do this involving the whole community.
The scheme, which was launched today at Luton Junior School, will see a collaboration between Medway Council, schools and charities to bring volunteers in and help children read on a one-to-one basis.
So obviously our volunteers come in and find out about their interests, what motivates them, and helps them just to find those stories that are really going to engage them.
Now I like reading and I have a book corner at my house.
My brother is 7 and I help him read because sometimes he's stuck on some words, then I help him.
It's hoped the additional attention and support will encourage children to enjoy learning. This is Lizzie Massey in Medway.
Over 200 people could lose their jobs as Dover's Immigration and Removal Centre is set to close. The premises at the Western Heights will be returning to the Ministry of Justice. And finally, it's been blown down, neglected and almost destroyed by fire. But tomorrow the public will get the chance to ride Dreamland's Scenic Railway again. Kieran Kaur has been to try it out.
Well, here it is, the UK's oldest roller coaster up and running again here at the amusement park in Margate. I've just had a ride on it and surprisingly I was left thrilled. And that's exactly what visitors can expect to feel when they're welcomed here tomorrow.
It was actually really fun and I really hope to go on it again. It should be quite exhilarating for you.
Really cool, and I felt like I was brought back in time. The people who haven't been on it are going to love it.
The Grade 2 listed Scenic Railway has certainly kept us waiting as the site reopened back in June, but the ride was yet to be restored after being destroyed in a fire 10 years ago. Many would agree it's a milestone for both Dreamland and Margate as it marks the end of the amusement park part of the £28 million development of the seafront.
Now let's take a look at the weather. Expect some light showers tonight over most of the county with temperatures hovering at around 10 degrees. Tomorrow, East Kent can expect some rain while the rest of the county will remain fairly dry. Expect some stronger winds along the coast though, with temperatures reaching around 13 degrees. So we'll be back at the same time tomorrow, but do have a very good evening.